And we got that on. We'll turn on the music for the game. Oh, we'll go. It's the Earthworm Gym. There you go, Ridge Racer. You're the one for me. All right. Oh, there we go. What's happening, fellas? It's your boy Hardcorn, and we're back with more action Taimanin. We got the great stuff here today. We got all our girls up here in the front. It's a great time we're gonna have ahead of us, for sure. We've got the new event story coming out. We've got lots to do today with that, for sure. It's gonna be a long read, I can tell. All right, before we do that, let's do some housekeeping. Hi Raptor and hi Mercer. How y'all doing? We're gonna get started today and we're gonna have a really good time. First of all, we've got our bug collecting event. I haven't touched it since last time and I wanted to keep it going like that way for sure, because we're gonna have to farm the event today. Well, we don't have to farm the event today, but we're just gonna do some of that stuff for sure. Let's do this by starting to clean it up. Because we're on bingo card 4 through all our events from Tuesday. I hope my fan isn't too loud. I gotta have it on because it's hot back here, man. It really is. So we need 4 more Manuses. Let's finish it up on that end. Let's see, Mantis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start off with that. And that one's done. Yumadori. Who's the next person on the card? It's probably it's after 5. It's like if I want to reset after 5, it costs gems to do so. So it's a quite a cumbersome affair. It's also very annoying that they have to do that. I'm not much of a fan that they do that sort of thing, but here we are. So we have most of them completed, but we'll be able to get through those in due time. Now we're going to go on to the event, Fuuma Kotaro's Day Off. I put a little video I did of this yesterday where I did the bonus stage with Micah, and the bonus stage 3 has, if we fight Rin, I'll tell you that much. We fight Rin in there, and she's actually a very difficult fight. And then I managed to actually do it with Micah, who is a range damage decrease inside the mission itself, which was actually very, very difficult. So I was very glad that it actually turned out well. It was a little happy accident, if you call it. Oh yeah. How y'all doing today, though? It's a nice Thursday afternoon. Go chill with some Taimanins. Going to learn about the story. I'm sure you guys all got fun things you've been doing this week. It's like the week after 4th of July, so all the 4th of July decorations are on sale. And also the same thing with all the hot dogs and hamburger buns and cheese and meat that didn't get sold that weekend. It's a pretty immediate reality for that sort of thing. But enough of that part. Let's get started on the story. Oh, wow, that's actually a really shitty start. Great, we have fucking Yukikaze. Okay, I already don't like this event. You shut down Rin with that Hellblaze, and that's all she wrote. There you go, you fucked her ass up. Blew her totally apart with that goddamn Hellblaze for sure. It's like she didn't stand a chance. Love Micah. Oh yeah, here's another thing. The Micah review, it's ready. It's going to go up later today after the stream. So keep an eye out for that. And yes, Raptor, I do have the Kage skin. Because a lot of people actually don't like that skin, but I actually like it a lot. It's probably one of my favorite costumes for Asagi. It really is. It's a really simple look, but it's super nice. But anyways, it's oh shit! Pop my shoulder. Oh man. It's that weird pop too. It's in the inside between the bones. Oh. How you doing there, Sourkush? Keep up the lurk. All right, let's read about this small, disgusting child. All right, Yukikaze, let's do this. Here, Fuuma, it's a gift. Be thankful. Oh, I have to be thankful for you? I'm not thankful for anything you do, Yukikaze. Why did my controller get disconnected? Oh, you got that Dead by Daylight going on though. That Dead by Daylight. That alliteration is so difficult. That DBD grind that's out of this world. Ash rank players up in this business. I'll try to have to click this to go on. I believe it because they like her outfit in Asagi too. I'm sure they did because they obviously added in the white Almighty version rather than the actual Kage form, which is the red, black, and purple version. Great Sword Oren, she gets to use that. I think that's not... I think that's from 3. 3 has that. Alright.
What? What the heck? This is so out of the blue.
It was after school. As Sakura and I were heading home, we were stopped by Yukikaze, who was apparently in a good mood. What Yukikaze gave me was a mysterious envelope full of anthrax. Fuuma, what did Yukikaze give you? Fuuma, did Yukikaze owe you anything? It's creepy because I have no idea what she wants. What the hell are you up to? I have no money. I like how he's just insinuating he's gonna get mugged by Yukikaze or people she owes money for. See whatever you want. I'm not that desperate to pick on kids like you. What's the big deal? I mean, after receiving a present, you had this dejected expression on your face. I mean, like, what are you doing?
I'm sure you're not speaking like that because you don't know what's wrong, but isn't it too much to say things like that when you're miserable about our extra test?
Extra test. It's a very harsh treatment given to the task force, who fight around the world carrying the name of Gosha. Yukikaze, that fucking bitch, I know. Wow, nice profile pic, Mercer. YouTube is probably gonna come over to your profile and say, "Hey, don't put them fat tits on my screen." Fucking amazing, Kiara. They could have been more flexible with the schedule, but we bravely took the test without being able to prepare for it. But the scores we got back were disastrous.
I'm sorry, Yukikaze, but if you want to play, let's play next time. I'm so desperate, and right now I need to study as much as I can.
I'm still curious. So what's inside the envelope, dude? Ooh, I'll stoner Sakura. That's fun.
Oh, come on, Sakura.
Sakura took Yukikaze's envelope and ripped it open. I got a lung full of anthrax. She's dead.
Oh man, what's this? Like a ticket? An invitation?
Yeah, that's right. A special invitations to a Floros Games preview of their new game. Wow.
And it's for Taima 5, the Ninja Squad? Is this new VR game a special collaboration project?
Yeah, I've had a lot of luck with my activities under the name... oh my god. Ikaze X. And they've asked me to come to visit them and bring my friends. So what are you gonna do?
What do you mean by, what am I gonna do? You.
Floros' new game is the highly anticipated VR game title that Shikanosuke and I have been eagerly waiting for its announcement. 2 invitations were kindly prepared. However, I saw the dates of the event.
It's the same day as the extra test? Did you come here to brag?
Huh? Can you stop being so damn paranoid? Ugh.
You should have been subjected to the extra test because you lack attendance points. You're an honor student and skipping school? Miss Rinko is going to cry.
Oh, you're so annoying. It's not like that so difficult to ask them to postpone it one day or two, you know.
Dude, like, unfortunately, bro, we don't have, like, the credibility to do that, man. Like, what? Like, with or without a mission. Whoa. I have always been skipping class to smoke weed.
Even if I cry to the Department of Academic Affairs now, they'll probably just say, go and study, you idiot.
If you know that, you should probably change your behavior or something. Like, if you can't draw a line between your studies and your playtime, you'll end up in such trouble at an important moment.
Anyway, we can't afford to lose any more credibility with the school. If we miss the extra test, we might get rejected by Tokiko and Saika.
Ooh. I'm totally sorry I underestimated how stupid you guys are. Anyways, I'll give you the tickets, but you'll have to talk to the school properly about the extra test, alright?
And after saying that, Yukikaze left.
Oh, shit. How do I do this?
Oh man, like Fuuma, man, like you gotta take this extra test later or something, because there's what, one preview event? Like, oh, whoa, right, okay. But Sakura, like, even if you apply to reschedule the exam now, it'll be denied. Like, so you have no other choice but to just not show up, right? You'll be like scolded or something like never before. But compared to the fact you can definitely enjoy the new game, how about it? But But that's not it. No matter how low the school's trust in us is, just not showing up for the test is stepping over the line. Oh my god, this is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I just realized that. Can you, like, live with the regret of not being able to attend the event because of an extra test for the rest of your life? She is a big bitch. Like, Jesus, she actually gives an ultimatum to us like that. This is why I don't like Yukikaze, because she always does this shit. On the day of the extra test. Somehow feeling refreshed, I stepped inside the event venue, because I couldn't live my life with regrets. Okay. Y'all look full of energy. Y'all look full of energy. You two are hot, painful, blinding.
Do I? I have a guilty conscience too.
Oh, me too, bro. It's like my heart's gonna break or something. I can't believe you guys can be so full of energy in this direct sunlight. I mean, I guess you guys were always just two people pretending to be otakus. Holding the parasol in one hand, Kugasa Hikage looked at me with resentful eyes. We met in an online game and have known each other for a long time, but there were not many opportunities to meet face to face like this. Although she is one of Gosha's Taimanins, the sweltering heat and bustling atmosphere of today seemed too difficult for her to bear, as she hates going out.
Anyways, even you are not going to leave until you try it out, right, Hikage?
Yeah, that's right, but isn't it exciting to see all these like-minded people gathered in one place, like a whole bunch of cockroaches? It's like so crazy, bro. Basically, I don't like offline events very much. They make me realize just how lazy I am. Hikage turned her attention to the new event pamphlet. On the pamphlet, there's an announcement for the social game Time of 5, the Ninja Squad Climax Shinobis, limited gift code distribution at the venue. The codes will be distributed after the demo of the new game. Hikage's attention was completely directed towards this limited code. I'm not gonna catch up to all their games, but I think my main goal today is to get this game code. I want to get that and then leave as soon as possible, man. Aren't you interested in some of the new stuff? You don't say, huh? Well, you saw the PV that was uploaded this morning, right? The controller responsiveness and the operability were smoother than I expected, and on the production side, they used the original cast of the series.
It's true. The sense of realism was a world apart compared to the existing VR games.
The series director and screenwriter are the same as the one in the TV series. It's like a side story or game work. The content tends to be sloppy, but since it's the Time of 5's first VR game, I think they put a lot of energy into it. It's safe to say that this will meet our expectations.
Hikage talks about it with more excitement than we do. Although she was dying from the extreme heat, she seemed to be so happy that she didn't know what to do. Soon after that, a voice announced at the start of the event over on the speakers They announced the event started over the speakers up on the side of the stage. And the person who appeared on stage with the moderator was... Oh god. Wow, that's great. Why pig? Nice there, nice job there, Yabuta.
Hey all you white pigs out there, here comes Ikaze X, the idol with the 98% headshot rate. I'm gonna blow your goddamn brains out.
The excitement and enthusiasm of the audience reached a climax with the appearance of Ikaze X, a very popular gamer.
Oh, it's really great. Ikaze X-chan's popularity.
She's got a face and a voice to rival any idol in the business, that's the girl. As one would expect for a former diehard white pig. You do see it differently. I can't say no to that. Ikaze X self-introduction and fan service continued when a promotional video was played on the main screen, and the eyes of the people in the event venue were fixed down there.
The game itself is like a typical VR ARPG. I mean, it's a simple assist mode is also implemented as well, so that everyone from beginners to pros can fully appreciate the world at Time of 5.
The graphics are self-explanatory, right? The character's 3D model is also so nicely made, I can't even believe it. It's so shiny I can see my own face in it. There's no way people will hate why Kaze X are calling them why pig. Yeah, well, it's a play on, like, you know, because the Japanese term is waibuta for pig. So, you know, it's Yukikaze's pigs. Isn't that great? I love having degrading and disgusting terms for my fans. I'm personally interested in this element called, like, ninja art creation mode. It's like, oh my god, it's like a system that allows players to create their own original ninja art by combining fragments of scrolls that they obtain in, like, oh man, it's amazing how her head spins when she's in sales mode. I can't help but feel like she's reading from a script. However, I don't think of all of what she said is to promote, especially about the promotional video ninja art battle. That's been well explained. Still, man, it's like unnatural to compare to Gosha's simulation room. It's not something that can be compared to a custom-made, one-of-a-kind product. It is incredible to have achieved such a high level of quality using consumer hardware that is generally unavailable to the public. Above all, the simulator is just a work tool. This is an entertainment device for everyone. The most important thing is to be able to enjoying it. What? The most important thing is to be able to enjoy it entertainingly. That's a really bad line right there. The most important thing is to be able to enjoy it entertainingly. Can't you just say, like, as much as possible or something? That doesn't make... It's like, that's such a bad choice. Oh man, is that so? While the people who came to the venue, including Hikage and I, were excited to experience the game, Yukikaze's gameplay eventually started. Oh, perfect. I actually chose the right character for this. Ikaze X, are you ready? Yes, you can start anytime. I don't think I need to tell you this, but I know, I'm not gonna get all angry and excited to the point of using a real ninja art. Seriously, you too worried because I burned one or two of your circuits during the rehearsal? Well then, let's go. I'm not using Yukikaze during this. She does not deserve it. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? She took 2 damage. Makusenka's cooldown is still way too long. Who's our boss today? Oh, it's just like a general robot because it's still we're in the VR. We're still in the VR simulation. That AoE is still like enormous. She just sat up there, just went up there and hit it like a nuclear warhead. I like it. Alright, on to the next one. Oh look, it's Miss Rin. Holding the smartphone in one hand, Rin Uehara looked at the clock in the school building. The time was well past the designated start time. Oh, where the hell are those guys? Playing around? Yeah, I'll do that one. Almost at the same time as Rin murmured, her cousin picked up her call. Hello, Shikanosuke. Oh, hey Rin, what's up? What do you want? Do you know where Fuuma is? Why all of a sudden, man? Like, what happened to Fuuma or something? I called his home 10 minutes ago, but it seems he already left the house with Sakura. I don't see him at all. Bruh, wait a minute. Alright, what's going on? I don't know what you're talking about. He's not picking up his phone. I just want to check something. That guy. Alright.
He said he was going to get a new game preview today or something. That's probably where he went.
Game preview?
She sounds so stupid. Yeah, it's like an event for the game or something. If it's urgent, I'll let you know the location of the event later today, alright?
Thanks. Oh, please let me know.
Rin hung up the phone right away after Shikanosuke told her the location.
I can't believe, can't he just use his brain to help society or other people?
Rin sighed deeply and looked at the student before her.
No way, bro. Did they skip class? Well, it seems like they did. I prepared this class for you guys, and look what happens. Only you showed up. How about this, Akina? What if I tell you I'll exempt you from the extra test?
Exempt? Me?
We have to go bring back those smartasses. Help me catch them. If we're successful, there's no extra test for you. You must be having a stomachache from preparing for this test. You haven't eaten the ramen you like so much, have you?
Akina looked like if she realized something. She nodded in agreement and she realized she didn't have much of a choice.
Fuuma, Kotaro, have fun for as long as you can, because if you get clumsy with running away and I catch you, your summer vacation will be full of makeup classes just for you.
Ooh, new background. Oh, it's working! It's working! It's working, Kakage! Finish him with the crossfire!
Gotcha, take this!
Since the testing event started, we have been indulging in multiplayer. The testing only covers co-op, but Hikage and Sakura can't hide their excitement for the battle of supernatural skills powered by awesome graphics.
Fuuma, there it is, the boss has appeared. Oh, dude, it's freaking huge! Look, your super gauge is full. I'll let you do the work there. Give it a big hit.
Alright, like this, and this, here it goes! Oh my god, we're going for a big one, guys! The character I'm controlling jumps and rolls in the air, then it penetrated the boss's forehead with a sharp ninja sword, its main weapon. At last, the boss fell to the ground, becoming dust as it vanquished with splendid visual effects. We're playing a Square Enix game. Good. We killed it.
Well, that was something there, Fuuma-kun. I'm relieved that it doesn't only rely on their popularity. And it was easy for me, who isn't even very good at controlling action games.
Right? I want to be as good as the characters as this in the real world.
Huh. Feeling inferior to the virtual characters?
Oh, that's Sakura. Fuck.
Well, everyone has their own strengths, don't they?
You're right. A one-eyed shall train for a one-eyed can do.
Tell me about it, man. Hey, we're here to have some fun, right? So don't think too much about what's not fun, right? Just let go. Gotta mellow out there, Fuuma-kun.
A light, huh? Alright.
Alright. Alright, wanna go one more round?
Fucking spelling errors out the ass.
Jesus. Fuuma, what's the matter?
I was thinking, what if I become a commander in the game as well?
In virtual reality, where you can do whatever you want, unlike in the real world?
I get your point, but unlike in the real battle, we can have a lot of data in here, right? That means I can command easier than I do in the real world.
Well, I don't have any, complaints about that. If you feel like you can command better, I'm just gonna, toke this one and just, chill out. You solve your own problems there, Fuuma. Right. I would be lying if I say I don't want to be commanded, or I can't do as much as I want to do.
Alright then, let's get into our usual formation.
Okay. Is this, event supposed to be, a really meta situation where they talk about, releasing a game like this and how, the intricacies and fan backlash and all that sort of stuff? From the levels of, promotion to fan support? Because this is Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and it's a meta at the same time. If you've never seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off, it's actually a pretty good movie. I think I've seen it twice.
Because this movie, I think it's like a John Hughes movie, so it's like, you know, if you like that sort of like slice of life, it's I think the best way I could describe that sort of movie is like not John Hughes. It's like a slice of life anime, but put into a 90-minute film. But it was made in like 1987. It's like all John Hughes movies, really. Well, for most of them, at least. After the testing event, we were looking for a place to eat outside of the event area. Oh no, they're gonna buy a convention hot dog or a hamburger where it costs $9 a piece. Oh no. However, every store was full of people, probably because lots of people came here for the event. I knew it would be like this, but this is more than I expected. Sakura found a restaurant that had a shorter waiting line than the others and got in there. Hikage and I started to look for a vending machine that still had bottled beverages for us to buy. Do you still have a hard time being around lots of people? Oh, it's not like that at all. I can overcome it overnight, alright. The game was fun and all, but honestly, I feel like I might throw up. Oh no, she's getting VR sickness. Are you really okay? You want to sit down and rest and... No, I don't feel that sick. I can tough it out. It's just that I'm not used to hanging around with others or walking around with someone or having conversations. So you don't hang around people in Gosha? No, usually no. I have my social media to keep in touch with friends, and I don't have many friends in the first place. I see. I feel sorry a little bit, but for bringing you here forcibly. It's not that I don't like it. Besides, we played games online together before we became friends. If I didn't have anyone who knows how I feel today, I might have already passed out, let alone attended the event. You're starting to scare me. I agreed with her, smiling bitterly. Wow. Dang, it's like some meta commentary there. Holy shit. Let's see. At that moment, a sharp pain that felt like electricity flowed down at my back. Oh no. I can only wonder who this is going to be. Oh! It was something of an instinct. This fear is a warning signal from the experience I have. This fear is a warning signal from the experience I have through having. Oh my god, that's a rewrite right there. From the experience I have through having been constantly threatened to die by assassins. Ugh. We're being targeted. By who? From where? And what purpose? In a crowded street? What a bold move. I noticed I was on high alert and was discreetly looking around, trying not to be noticed. And the assassin I found was someone I knew. Miss Rin? Miss Rin was standing still, hiding her existence so as not to be noticed by the civilians on the street. Like a carnivore trying to catch its prey, she was giving an intimidating look aimed at me. Oh man, this is dangerous. Really, really dangerous. Yeah, what's the matter there, Fuuma? You feeling sick or something? Or perhaps having a heat stroke? No, it's nothing. It's nothing. Are you sure? You look really bad. Oh, it's I'm just looking for a toilet. Go back to Sakura. I don't think I can hold it in anymore. It was a humiliating excuse, but I had to say it. Lying is a strategy. I can't let Hikage get involved for the trouble I caused. I ran after saying that. However, just a moment there, wait! Yamete-ku to stop. What? Why are you following me? You made me worried if you run away so suddenly like that. It's not like I can go to the bathroom with a girl. I'm okay, just go back, and do you think I'm a fool? Huh? So you think it's okay if you're the only one who's being chased? I don't understand what's going on, but we aren't we friends, alright? This is not good, this is not good. I made her misunderstand. You lied to her, Fuuma. There's an enemy, isn't it? Enemy? No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have many friends. And I'm not very social, but I am a Taimanin. Taimanins don't leave others behind in danger. Oh, I can't tell Hikage that I'm about to be punished for missing an extra test. Oh shit, what do I gotta do? What should I do? We ran aimlessly, then when we turned into an alley after coming to a dead end.
thud. Ouch. Oh. I was running without looking ahead and bumped into a group of gangsters who blocked the back alley. Oh, ow. Boss, your finger. The middle finger of the man who was referred to as boss was bent at a weird angle because we bumped into him while running as fast as a tyrant physically could. They should just explode at that point. Then the phrase, to make matters worse, came to mind. Alright. If they were running as fast as Taimanins could actually run, they broke that man's finger, damn near his entire hand. Oh, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. We're in a hurry, so good luck with that. Where do you think you're going, you piece of shit?
Saying sorry isn't enough. You have to pay for this. The money for treating this and the psychological damage. You're not going to get away with this because we...
Oh, yeah. You're not going to get away with this because we don't negotiate. Come here, you bastards. Oh shit, this is not the time to deal with these jerks. There's no choice. Let's break through them. What? Shouldn't it be just better to just shake them off and run away? If we let these guys follow us while we're being chased, then they may get caught up in our situation. So I'd rather be neutralizing them than managing our own strength. Then that would be the case when one is pursuing me like it's an actual enemy, but it's not like that. Even so, I can't tell her the truth now. We should play as Rin. That actually, like, no, outside of the VR scenario, that would be a lot better. I like this event, actually. This is actually kind of fun. Because it's got the shut-in girl, of course we have Yukikaze, we have Stoner Sakura, New Jersey Yukikaze, Southern Belle, Hikage, the thugs, Jessica Rabbit Rin, Dude Bro Shikinosuke. I like this. This is a fun event. Alright, we're on the 4th sector. Yeah, let's use Rin. Let's use Rin for this. We'll put on her original costume for this. Because it fits in with our situation. But I want the solid blue because I really like that one. Thank you. Baby, it's cold outside and you got nobody to love. Oh, and you know what I mean, what I say, and now we'll never give up. Yeah. Nothing reminds me, the monster lives in a dream. Is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. Alright. After a meeting held after the event. Okay, that's kind of janky right there. After a meeting held after the event, Yukikaze headed to a restaurant to meet Fuuma and the others. However, Fuuma and Hikage were nowhere to be found. Hey, Sakura, why are you alone? Like, where are Fuuma and Hikage? Well, like, they went to get some beverages and never came back. Like, whoa. I'm, like, not sure if they went to buy some or make some, or maybe they went to toke some, you know? Ha ha ha. Oh, that idiot. What's he doing with Hikage? After a while, a waiter peeked out of the restaurant to guide them in. Didn't they answer your call? No, like, they didn't read my DMs. Fuuma or Hikage. It doesn't make sense with that idiot Fuuma. I mean, like, I don't think Hikage would ever leave me on reach. She's so terminally online, she would never miss a message. This leaves me no choice. After a brief moment of thinking, Yukikaze answered the waiter. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to leave. Let's go, Sakura. Her intuition at the time then told her that something had happened to Fuuma and Hikage. Firmly believing that this was true, Yukikaze ran with Sakura. A one-eyed guy with a girl in a Japanese-style dress. No matter how many people there are, they're bound to be noticeable. We will easily find some clues at their whereabouts if we ask around. I agree, man. Like, where do we begin? Hikage and I kept running away frantically, but eventually we faced a dead end. Oh, damn it. Do we have to give up here? No, it's okay. I'll take care of this. And with that, Hikage swings her weapon, an umbrella. Particles start to glow, which is the sign of her ninja art. We'll hop on the wind. Are you ready? Yeah. Hikage's a Taimanin. Hikage's a Taimanin wind art user who manipulates the air using a paper umbrella. We looked up at the roof of a tall building as we were engulfed in strong winds before the rising wind currents. At the very moment Hikage's ninja art was about to be activated, a huge rock wall appeared all of a sudden and completely blocked us from above. What? Are we stuck? This doesn't seem to be Miss Rain's ability. Were those two the pursuers? This rock. Then this must be a stone art user. When we tried to turn back and run away because the only escape route we had was blocked, but someone was holding a huge rugged hammer stood in our path.
You look like you're having a pretty good time there, huh? Glad to see you two are getting along pretty well.
It was Narita Akina. She is a Taimanin and a student at Gosha Academy. She's also a stone art user who can manipulate rocks and stones. I like this character. I like the two characters we got out of this event, Hikage and Akina right here, because she's got like the paper. Hikage's umbrellas looks really cool, but like this is cool. I love this stone hammer. That's fucking awesome. That's Murasaki 2 right there. Murasaki 2, Stone Cold Vengeance. If anyone's an idiot, Yukikaze sure as hell is one for what she did previously. Yeah, Yukikaze has a lot of really bad setup and is just generally not good. Hi, Darth Neo. We're doing the event right now. Doing a little voiceover fun with the event. We're having some fun with it. I think we're on the 4th chapter, so we're almost done. Why are you here, Akina?
As an assignment for the extra test, I am here to say this, but I want you to be taken into custody for the sake of my ramen lover life.
The extra test? Ramen lover life?
Look at this guy, skipping the extra test and going on a date with the girl.
Date?
Test?
Well, wait, Akina, would you stop saying more than that?
I understand why you ran away from the extra test. I hate it too. But then you come out all the way in the blazing sun to attend a trial performance. In the event for a game, I get it. I know the feeling. However, this is going way too far. Honestly.
I was scared to see Hikage's face. I could feel her glare behind my back becoming colder and sharper. Don't let your guard down to the very end, Akina. The accomplice can use a ninja art, unlike that idiot. Accomplice?
Yeah, I know. Kugasa Hikage, the wind art user. You are perfect as my opponent.
Now wait a minute. I didn't know he skipped the test. Hikage tried to defend herself, but the bulky gangsters we had met earlier were coming to us from behind Miss Rin and Akina. Those guys. Hey, it doesn't make sense. Even if we didn't use our full power, they shouldn't be able to move for a while. How strong are they? Where is that damn one-eyed brat? I'm gonna cut your middle finger and stick it in your ass. The bulky men yell out while trying to find us. And the two Taimanins are blocking our way. But all we have is one wind art user. You dug your own grave. If you yield now, maybe I'll help you deal with them. Oh shit, I can't get caught here, man. Hikage, please, would you use your wind art, ninja art again, whatever, once more?
What are you saying? Do you really think I would listen to you? You punished me into this mess, didn't you?
Please, I'm begging you, babe. You also want to resolve Miss Rin's misunderstanding, right? It's impossible with this chaos. Well, let's get out of here first, okay?
Oh, damn it.
Hikage half gives up and wields her umbrella once again. Just like before, the particles begin to blow blasts of wind around us.
Are you coming or what?
We faced Akane, who was preparing for combat, but neither Hikage nor I was thinking of confronting her. Now jump, Fuuma! Jump away from these disgusting people! A gust of wind rages in the alley and dust billows. Right after that, an updraft occurs below our feet and levitates us right up into the air. What? No way! We jumped over Miss Rin and Akane, who seemed bewildered below our feet, and landed on the rock wall surrounding the alley. Good. And now, thinking that I somehow got out of a sticky situation, I shouted at the approaching gangsters in a sarcastic tone. That's good, Fuuma. That's good. You need to taunt your enemies and make a fool out of yourself again. Huh. We'll leave the rest to you two. So long. Huh? What? What's going on?
Hey, you damn brat, you better stop right there. You bitches, are you the guardians or something?
You haven't taught them any manners, did you damn bitches?
So they left us to deal with these idiots? Huh, I guess it makes no sense. We should resolve this misunderstanding quickly. Bitches, we're gonna kick your ass.
Look at them. Do you think they'll just listen to us? I'm sorry for them, but there's no choice but to neutralize them. He only uses his brain for petty tricks. I can't believe you did this only because you didn't want to take the extra test. Already, so quickly, they are relegating Rin to being like the comic relief of serious pants teacher. That's not bad. Oh my god! It's Scary Man who can heal 50% of his HP per tick. Look at that, he's all gums. I bet he's a really bad kisser. Goodbye, the incredible bulk. Good job, Rin. Alright, we face Rin in this, so it's a Rin versus Rin situation. We'll do that. Her again.
Oh, Fuuma, where the heck have you been?
Well, like, I'm really glad to see you're alright, Fuuma, but, we thought something happened to you, man. Yeah, I'm sorry to make you worry. After making a narrow escape from the alley, we finally meet up with Yukikaze and Sakura in the open street. But Hikage's glare remained cold. We just left before going into the restaurant, so we have to get back in line. I mean, like, you gotta get in the queue with us. You gotta get in the queue with us, okay?
Anyway, what happened? You suddenly vanished with Hikage.
Well, it's,
Nothing. He just got scolded for skipping the extra test.
Hikage simply revealed the truth. What? Did you? Oh, no, wait, did you two really skip the test without permission? But there was no choice, right, Sakura? I threw a glance at Sakura, who was the cause of this mess, but her eyes wandered. At that moment, I could feel a quake under my feet, and shortly after, the familiar rock walls appeared and surrounded us all from all directions. What's this? Damn it, the rock walls from earlier.
Alright, I got them trapped.
Give it up and take the extra test, Fuuma. I won't say anything about your horrendous test results any longer, but you'll have to take the test anyway. Yukikaze might I didn't really mean to skip the test. I just felt like you wouldn't listen to me no matter how hard I tried to convince you.
Wait a sec, don't tell me you really thought you wouldn't be able to change the test date because nobody trusts you.
You can actually do that?
Don't you ever read the student diary? Do you even know the school rules?
I've taken numerous retests up until now, but I never knew this was possible without any connections with the teaching staff.
And I never knew you could be this stupid.
Sakura. Yeah, it's Sakura's fault. You're the one who pulled me into this. Fuuma, did you just attach for real to hang out? Shame on you. You're still a student.
I'll see you later about this, Sakura.
Just look at you two blaming each other. Especially you, Sakura. I know what you've done. You three better prepare yourselves for summer school, because I will teach you a lesson. No way. For real, dude? Oh man, what a bummer. Wait, Hikage, this has nothing to do with you. Because to me it looks like she used the wind art to create an escape route. No, it's no use making excuses now. Yes, you're right. I thought it was the right thing to do at the time. No, you didn't, Hikage. You just did as you were told. If only Hikage said that she was being used, she would have never gotten punished. Really? But as if Hikage ignored everything I prepared for her, she didn't say anything close to that. Kugasa Hikage, it is your duty to follow your leader's command. But to blindly follow commands like a puppet without questioning them, don't you think that's a bit too foolish?
I have no words, but I am not what you just called me, a puppet.
Oh?
I did not use my wind art foolishly, alright? Nor did I act foolishly when I represent my family.
Hikage?
He's certainly nothing short of a worthless idiot, continuously throwing everyone off with his impulsive decisions. However, when he had to face an upcoming difficulty, he did not try to sell me out. As a person who didn't have many friends in real life, that was enough, even if it was just for show. He is the one to blame. The same goes for me. Regardless, I am not ashamed of my actions back there.
Huh.
I have no idea what's going on. But you're not willing to admit that you've been so foolish and blind. Intriguing.
With me out of the discussion, the two of them assumed their posture for battle, as if they had more words to share. Wow. That's great. We're actually going to have Hikage take on Rin.
I think both of them have been triggered by something.
I did not expect things to turn out the way they did.
Oh, you idiot. What if I'm late for my afternoon schedule? Oh, my God.
Yukikaze, who are you siding with?
Me? Just to make sure, I got nothing to do with this, alright?
What? Dude, like, actually, Yukikaze, you started all of this when you gave us the tickets.
Oh, so you're blaming me? Oh, blaming me for all this? Oh, you're disgusting.
Yukikaze, if you side with us, then I'll exempt you from the test as well. Is that not good enough for you?
Exemption from the test?
Yukikaze, think wisely.
Fuuma, Sakura, and Hikage, stand down. I won't go easy on you if you guys resist.
Traitors. Wow. Oh crap, looks like we're in for a fight. Get ready, everyone. This is gonna be a big one. Looks like we got battle royale over here. Every man for himself. Oh, this is a fun event. We actually get to see sides to you know, some of these new characters. No, we didn't get to see much about Akane, but we get to see we get to actually see a side about what's her face. I can't remember her name. Hikage. Hikage actually gets to be a character for once. She's brand new and she actually gets to have, you know, interesting things about her.
今回もいい式だったぞ。合格点をやろう。
Hooray, we did it. Alright. Even if I and Sakura are experienced, going against 3 Taimanins at once was not a fair game. Oh, how true that is, Fuuma. It was still difficult to resist, even with Hokage on our side. We were still being pressured nevertheless.
No, you're not going to get away with it again!
Oh, oof, my foot. Ouch, my toe. In the overwhelmingly disadvantaged situation, Akina spots a chance to attack and doesn't miss while I'm getting nervous. My feet were rooted to the ground as rocks formed with their stone art shackling them. Fuuma! God damn it!
The fight's over. What will you do, Sakura? Hokage, do you want to keep going?
Oh, I don't know, man. I yield, bro. I'm not built for this. Huh? I yield, man. I'm out. I got a piece, man. I don't want my sister to find out about this and, like, resisting any further. So, please, like, Miss Rin, would you be so kind sparing me, pretty please? Sakura, you rat. I'm never teaming up with you again.
Great minds think alike, did they say? Idiots, all of you are fucking idiots.
Fuuma, do you understand that your foolish actions were the cause of all this, don't you? Yes, but if I knew that I could have just asked for a change, I wouldn't have slipped the tests in the first place. About that, we teaching staff are also at fault. We're not going to refuse a reasonable request, no matter how problematic the student is. You say that you're not trustworthy, but deciding you aren't worth negotiating with means that you don't trust us either. Which I am sorry for. We promise to improve the way we think. Rin, oh no. Therefore, you too should work on improving your bad behavior, Fuuma. Consider this the last time I say things nicely, okay? Oh, yes, Miss Rin. After she was done speaking to me, she glared at Sakura. As for you, Agawa Sakura...
Yes, Miss Rin.
You dare deceive your fellow classmate and indulge in mischievous activities? Absolutely outrageous! You need to be taught a lesson on morals. Of course, I will let Headmistress Asagi know about this incident. Oh god, she's gonna sober up real quick right here, and I'll be excused. There's no way that's gonna happen. Just to prove it, Miss Rin interrupts Sakura's whining. And last but not least, Kisaga Hikage.
Yes?
I know where you stand from the questions I asked you before. However, it seems as though you need to learn how to make the proper judgment. What you had to do was not blindly follow what your friends were doing and run away from us.
Yes, miss.
It's not a bad thing to agree with your friends, but you must consider the situation he or she is in. Oftentimes, your trust can become blind faith. When your friend goes down the wrong path, don't you think that you should be able to slap them in the face and tell them no, and face them and redirect them in the wrong direction, and the proper direction even?
I understand, Miss Rin and Akina. I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
We are very sorry. I deeply beg your forgiveness, next to Hokage, who bowed her head. Rin is very angry. It was sunset when Yukikaze, who had just finished the event, returned to us, who had been captured. Oh, I'm so tired. I didn't even get to rest because of someone over here. You know, you totally could have just let me know that I could have requested change in the test schedule when you gave me the tickets. Yeah, man, like, for being such an outstanding student, you're so selfish.
Oops, sorry. I had a hard time talking to a pair of test-skipping morons.
You're such a fucking bitch. Holy shit.
I think that's enough, Yukikaze. Looks like you made Hokage take the test there for being equally responsible for your actions. Are you really sorry for what you've done?
Well, what do you mean? Of course I am, especially Hokage. I really am. If you were that thoughtful all the time, none of this would have happened. I'm just gonna make you pay for what you did today. You better be ready. Oh, go easy on me, okay?
Well then, now the chasing is over and we're all here, how about grabbing a bite to eat before we all go back to Gosha? There's a ramen place I've had my eye on for a long time. I'm in. Fuuma, Sakura, get your wallets out. Come on.
Hey, wait a minute. Are you being serious? I thought, man, like you were gonna not take any money from the likes of us.
I told you I've got an awful lot to say for someone who caused all this shit today.
Oh, fine. Just let me just please keep today's incident secret from my sister, okay? She's gonna like kick my ass or something. Sakura, prepare for the worst. No matter how this turns out, our fate is sealed to be punished. Regarding the decisions we made today, we leave the busy streets behind us. And just like that, our escape from reality, where we acted on impulse, came to an end. Wow, what a fun event. Yukikaze is still terrible. Alright. That was Fuuma Kotaro's day off. Not as good as the movie, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but hey, it's a start. Alright, we have 851 tickets. We also need to get some bugs at the same time as well. Now we begin the second half of the day, which is just farming. So let's see, she takes less damage from skills, more... damage taken from Sakura is reduced by 30%. So 50% off damage for Sakura. Okay, we'll use Sakura for this. Because either way, Sakura is still like the fastest farmer we have. Is she human? No, not Sakura being human. She should be human at least. We got Sakura. Kotaro being like the stupidest guy in the whole city. She doesn't need defense. She's a power spike. Oh yeah, I'll do this first run to see how many machines are there and compare to everything else. Kageramas! Another funny day of Fuuma Kotaro. He's so stupid. He causes so many problems for himself and others. I like that this event was actually like very multi-sided. Like it didn't just have like, you know, wasn't the whole, you know, let's hate on Fuuma show. There's actually other people at fault for doing this. They have like enablers of bad behavior. So a pretty even split between human and robots. What did you guys think of the event if you had played it earlier? Because honestly, that wasn't too bad. I thought it was pretty fun. Because I had only caught some glimpses, you know, when I'm sitting there playing the event, like... Well, I did the event the first time around so I could do the bonus stage and see what's going on. I honestly didn't expect it to be like... When I saw it said Fuuma Kotaro's day off, because I thought like, oh, it's just going to be like, oh, I wonder what that means. I didn't realize it was the Ferris Bueller's Day Off parody. This series is really for boomers. I can see that even more now. Cause like, holy shit. Because like, what we just played right there was like the entire plot to Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I am probably gonna watch that movie later because I'm in the mood for it now. I can already tell though, like we're fighting Rin here too. Rin is gonna suck dicks to fight, like when we face her in the tower. She's not in the tower now, but I know like they gave her the ability to fight right now. Like we can actually fight her as an enemy. She's gonna be really shitty to do it. She's gonna just be like, what's her face? Oh, she's gonna be like, what's her name?
She's just gonna be like a second Kurenai, because Kurenai just sits out there and is like absolutely horrendous to fight. Because Kurenai's aggressiveness is like off the charts. And the best thing about Sakura's spin is that
元気のタイマニン上原凛
it actually is slow enough to let enemies spawn in, which is fantastic.
そんなここまでだというのか
Like you need some really serious power behind Sakura to overcome the whole aspect about wow, that's a pretty insane drop right there. That's like 2, 4, 6, 7 boxes right there. Holy shit. And now the farming begins. You know what? The character I haven't tried yet is to take Sakura into the tower. I never bothered with her because, like, when I was first doing the tower itself, I was generally like, oh man, Sakura's not very good. I don't want to take her in there to somewhere like that's so incredibly dangerous. But then it's like yesterday I see like you can, you know, people who have completed Tower 75 in like 15 seconds because they're so like, and they make Sakura so incredibly strong. I'm like, I probably can't do that because the fastest time I've ever gotten with a character I think is like 40 seconds. And it takes a lot to get 40 seconds. Because I mean also there's like, you know, Sakura also has her warp slash, like the big spin that she has here. But it makes me think like, man, there's like nothing for me to like get it going. Like I need some materials behind me to overcome such. I need some like juice behind Sakura to actually get her to overcome that. I mean, I think, what is it? Sakura has like 50% less damage now. Like when she uses a skill, it's like 20% off, and it's an attack from Sakura, which is another like 30%. No, it's like 40% less damage total. This is just like the Yoboro event, where Sakura had the 50% defense down, so everything was like really hard for her. Oh god. Alright, well good job there, honey. You're doing right, nice, fantastic job speed clearing. But the inability to like to just totally one-shot the boss, kind of sad. You know, I've never been to Japan, but every time I see like a video about like people, you know, doing Japan travel blogs or living in Japan, or even in this game really, they also have like tax-free stores. Is that like a big thing over there in Asia or something, or just specifically Japan? Because I don't remember seeing anything like that in the Philippines, where they had like a tax-free store. I didn't even see anything like that. I don't think I saw anything like that in Hong Kong either. So it was a very different sort of situation.
元気のタイマニン
Like the concept of advertising a tax-free store, I mean, like, that's something I don't truly understand because, like, you know, living in America, we have to pay
そんな
taxes on stuff. I imagine, you know, other places in the world also have taxation systems as well. But, like, to specifically advertise a tax-free store, like, what does that even mean? You just don't pay taxes on the item, or it's not like the item's cost does not have a tax, does not have the price to account for tax. And something I always ended up finding interesting was like, you know, when I'm a kid, I'm trying to like calculate the help my mom and calculate the cost of groceries or something. And that, like, I was doing that one time, and I was thinking, like, why doesn't the total that I came up with at home the same as the one we got in the store? And then I learned about, and then she told me about taxes, and I'm like, why do we have taxes? That shouldn't we just be able to pay straight the products we want?
元気のタイマニン
She didn't really have an answer for that, so it's like, I mean, it is a thing that's like bigger than all of us. It's taxes, but it's kind of that makes me wish, like, you know, like, because in Europe and I think other countries as well, in Europe, probably in like Africa, maybe in Asia too, they probably account for nationwide and regional taxes as well in the price of items. They don't do that here in like the United States. So you like, I want to buy a $2 bottle. I want to buy like a $2 bottle of vitamin water. Okay, that costs $2.16. Okay, I don't have 16 cents there at the register because I thought it would cost $2. No, it doesn't. It costs $2.16 because there's an 8% tax on whatever. And it's like, okay, that's kind of annoying. Because then it's like, you can't account for that sort of thing. You can't, like, you have to, like, add in, because then there's, like, it's inconsistent as well. Because there's, like, the, some places, like, oh, they'll have a 7% tax, or an 8% tax. God forbid, even 9%. And then there's, like, different rates of taxes for different goods. Like, there's, like, the local sin tax, where it's, like, for alcohol and tobacco products, they think they have like this really huge set of tax behind it. It's like 20%. So it's like, when I was buying like a handle of Johnny Walker, I would end up, it costs like, I think $60, and I ended up paying something like almost $80 for it. And I was wondering, like, whoa, holy shit, that's really expensive. But then I just remembered, it's like, oh, that's right. I'm not buying like Coca-Cola. I'm buying alcohol, which is ungodly taxed here, at least here in the States. You pay a pretty penny for bitter drinks. Same thing with a pack of cigarettes. Like, oh man, let's go buy some Marlboro Special Selects. Okay, that costs you like $5.50. And when because the pack, I think normally, no, like the, costs like $7 or something like that a piece. Because of, like, the pack costs like $5, and then you end up paying like $7 or something. Like, it's like almost $8 at some points in some places because of how high the tax goes. I'm like, holy shit. Like, I can't be, like, there are people out there who can still smoke through all that sort of stuff, like, and pay the taxes. I bet it's a similar situation to, like, you know, I know that Europe has a thing called, like, the sugar tax, where it's, like, to obviously discourage the buying of, what is that called? Discourage the buying of sugary drinks, which means, like, you'll have to worry about the, price if you want to keep up your bad habits. Hi there, Vasto Primera. Welcome. We got more action time in. We completed the event story, and now we're farming it up. I'm just out here going on a rant about what the idea of taxes. It's like I can't calculate my stuff immediately. Because that's what you love to come to Taimanin Streams for, to learn about taxes. No. I'll get off on that. One more thing about taxes, though. Every time that I think about when someone says taxes, I always think of, like, there's a nice little meme about how detailed the world is in the Lord of the Rings. I think the Silmarillion has, like, all that data and stuff like that. No, and stuff like that. But then they ask about, well, what about the tax policy of the hobbits? And it's like, that's such an in-depth detail, like nobody would ever care about besides people who like worship the Silmarillion. I think my hamburger's about to go stale.
そんなここまでだというのか
Also, it really goes to show just how much damage resistance Rin has if you're using Sakura against her, because usually the ult will like instantly kill her, but it didn't do that today. It like only took off 2/3 of her health. I mean, even if it didn't crit, usually it would just like straight up kill her. But not this time. But this event's got me thinking though, like since this was like a directly, you know, this is like 100% the plot, the Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I wonder, what other movies of the Taimanin games, what other movies and other pop culture references that they actually used in the game itself? Because I know, if I remember correctly, like I know this is like there's another one like the Hulk and Superman. I think they've said that before. At least at some point they did. That's what I'm trying to remember. I'm sure there's guys out there though who like, you know, have a photographic memory or are just way too have way too much time in their hands and are actually able to tell me like every single reference they've ever used. It's like watching one of those like Marvel Avenger movies where it's like pop culture references and memes all day, every day. Kaboom! Yeah, let's spice up our farm. Let's go to another level. Let's go to the arena, go to the tower. Let's go beat up Tempest again. Activate it. Oh, that's right, I need to change it first before I go in there. We're facing all machines, so we need machine up. You don't read the lore there, Calops? Amen to that, brother. Like, I've read some of the lore. I know my stuff, but it's like, you know, whenever you, like, someone gets in like a lore argument with that sort of thing, it's like you need to calm the hell down. All right, like the lore in this game, like it's more or less a whole bunch of what ifs and that sort of thing. Because it's like, man, you gotta like get your shit together. Because I get it, I really do. I like these girls a lot, but it's, you know,
You don't have to kill yourself over how much lore there is in this game. And most of all, trying to make sense of the story. Because if you try to sit there and make sense of the story all day, you're just gonna hurt yourself. Like you're gonna have smoke coming out of your ears. There. Wait a minute, who's in first? Oh, damn it. Oh no, we don't need their fighting ninjas. We need the one that has, Is there anything, machine buster sets I have? Oh, here we go. Critical damage. 2 rins in Taimanin. Oops. Alright, Sakura. Show us how it's done. Yeah, tons of guys usually don't read the lore, and you read the lore you're interested in. That's really how it should go. Like, you get interested in a character, like, you enjoy their design or something, like, go read their lore. It's a lot more interested than trying to, like, piece things together. Like, I'm still seeing guys out here trying to figure out, like, the alternate universe aspect for, like, Taimanin Asagi 3. I'm like, holy shit, man, you're gonna be here all day. You're gonna be here all day, and you're also gonna spend all day arguing with people. Oh. Sakura's not doing very strong damage. Whoa, oh my god. These visual effects just end up one-shotting Sakura over there. Then we have like, you know, Viheo Masher over here, who's like the absolute lore expert. You can ask him about lore questions, and that's fine. I will literally go to him if I have a lore question. That man's like the Library of Congress for Taimanins. He's got everything you wanted to know and did not know. See, the problem is now Sakura is like a combination of too strong and not strong enough, because she's strong enough to beat these mooks, but she's not strong enough to actually, you know, take out the boss. It's a 3,000 damage shot right there, hurting her to hell. See, right there, I'm at the point now where I'm stuck because I can't use something like Nether Dive because it keeps hurting. She gets way too hurt during it because it holds her still, and she just gets absolutely demolished from it, which is very difficult to get by with. So we're not gonna. The spin is okay when we go in the mobbing phase, but we can probably do something better. Let's try green Sakura. Because I'm pretty sure like Nether Dive is like it's fast enough, but like I don't have enough materials to get her through it. So I need to go to supporters. We'll go classic green first. See how that turns out. Because I know they changed the damage scaling for Nether Dive, and like now we got to get through this. Because I'm sure Blue Sakura could do a very good job here on places like this.
But with like how slow some of those like not like the shadow bear attack, if it's like shadow claw, that one's fine. That's fast enough. It's fast enough for her to hit and run. But the fact that she has to sit there and like wait for the entire casting of Nether Dive is like really rough. I cannot get behind that. So we will have to go down to something like, ooh, Shadow Fling. Perfect. That's a wonderful crowd control move. We can keep Shadow Cleave because that's actually a really brutal skill against something like Tempest. What annoys me though is like that Shadow Spin is one of those skills where it has the base damage boosted, which means it's innately weak. So it's something you have to get used to. Alright, let's wait for the cooldowns to come back up. Alright, there we go. That's enough time for when the Tempest animation comes up. He'll complete it. And that'll be it. Perfect. Did you see that? The game actually had to lag a little bit because it was trying to read. No, it loaded in because I had to read all that stuff for the data. Yeah, Shadow Claw's good. Shadow Claw's always been good. It's just even better now. Did you see that one over there that did 1.3 million damage on off the first punch? No, that was off the second punch. That's crazy. Sakura, you're insane, girl. Let's do that again. Let's try it better. Because I was not using Shadow Claw enough. It was very nice. I've never actually taken Sakura to this point, so it's like, you know, I'm glad she made it. Oh my, did you see that sick dodge right there? He threw the grenade and I managed to hop over it. Oh my god, I'm all pro over here. All pro Taimanins, baby. Come here, baby, come here. Good, that cleared out like 90% of everything in there. Only 525,000, we can do better. Oh god. Wait. Oh, dang it, oh. Darn, it didn't work. I wanted to see if she could hop over the laser using Shadow Fling. Because that would have been like really cool to see. Because it may have looked like she would have hopped over the laser right there, but the fact that she had she put it into Groggy, which was actually very helpful because I actually got the spin off. All the arena tower things are nice, even if there's no rewards inside. That's true. I really enjoy actually just going back and fighting all these enemies. It feels really good. There's a good amount of catharsis inside it, and there's also like it's really fun just to like push these characters to the limit. Kiara, it's your turn, honey. Because Kiara is a real special gal. She's a really good, we call her Sea Cleaner. You know, like a program, because she's really good at cleaning things up, because she's got Sea Cleaner, crowd control. She's ranged. No, she's not ranged. She wants... We're gonna farm. We're gonna farm a little bit with Kiara, then probably take her over there to Tempest, because I didn't take her there. I don't think I did hers yesterday. Well, on Tuesday. There is another. That's right. We put Haruka in the first slot, and then we put the demon supporter in the second slot. Because good old Kiara, she's so cost effective. Do you guys like Kiara? I honestly started out like not liking her very much, and then it turned out like I really started to enjoy her a lot more. If there's ever been a redemption story in my eyes towards characters like, you know, Kiara, no, if there's ever a redemption story towards a character in the game, it's for me, it's Kiara. Like, even before she got her buffs, I was like practicing with her and like trying to figure out like, where could I be better? And then I learned like, you don't try to like, you know, use raw damage to beat things with Kiara. Use the fact that she's got the most insane crowd control and defense downs in the game. You win by doing nothing at all. Yes, Darth Neo, I voted for Ingrid in the versus as well. I wanted to make sure that she wanted to win, and then I saw like what we were up against in terms of like players versus the other players versus Kiara. Now, and it's like, okay, Ingrid is not going to make this. There's like a 400,000, there's like a 700,000 point discrepancy on day one, and it only got further from there. So it was actually kind of nuts to see just how many, I thought it was going to be pretty neck and neck. Like, people really, you know, people like Kiara, people like Ingrid. It's like, no, it was extremely one-sided for that whole event. Also, can you believe that was only last year? It's been 1 year, guys. 1 year since that happened. One whole year of action Taimanin, and so much has changed. Oh god, that was a good hit there, dude. Kablam! Kiara is also one of those characters where I can't give her any Magatamas, because then it actually makes her one of the strongest characters I have. Look at that, she's just floating in midair. Rin is so graceful. Just give me Asuka and Kiara in the dark skin already. Goddamn, devs. I mean it, dude. I mean it too, Honey Knight. Like, why are they holding out on us for our hot robot and icy hot in their tan forms? Like, seriously. That's money you're leaving on the table. You're folding before even the game starts. Like, what are you doing? You need something. You gotta do those things right there, Armory. They're two beautiful characters people love, especially Kiara. I didn't think that would actually happen. She actually one-shotted the entire group. Oh god. Here I'm not paying attention. And a lot of interesting stuff has happened over that year. I think when they did the server merge, that is when they first introduced the Armory. And there's some like I got some choice words to say about the Armory. Well, I'll just say it now then. The Armory itself is a very bad addition to the game. It the aspect of giving yourself the potential for 99%, a flat 99% damage increase on all characters is kind of really shit. Like that's a very horrible balancing decision. Like it's just there for like, you know, just a flat direct power increase. It's kind of dumb. I wish they would have done something like the Grand Blue Fantasy grid system, where yes, we can put weapons in like, you know, the 10 slots we have for the Armory, but if you put in like a specific weapon type, like a sword or a gun or a rocket launcher, they have different attributes that would be raised up. So you could, you know, give all Asagi weapons and it raises speed. Give all Sakura, give a certain mix of Sakura weapons and Yukikaze weapons, and you get like, oh, critical damage and critical rate. Stuff like that. I wish they would have done something like that rather than just, okay, you have like tons of weapons you don't use, just put them in your armory, make the set, and you start doing, you know, hundreds of thousands of damage for no reason. Even with the SR supports inside there, SR weapons and all that inside there, it's still a lot. It's still like a really powerful, meaningful boost. But that's looking a gift horse in the mouth right there. It's not like they can't do something like that. It's they have to make like Action Taimanin 2.0 or something. Have you guys ever played anything like that? Anything like Grand Blue Fantasy? Well, no. That would be something to ask because it's like, obviously Grand Blue Fantasy is one of those games that like probably many people have tried but did not go and commit to, because what is Grand Blue Fantasy? One of like the top 50 highest grossing gacha games like as of now. So at least at some point you've all tried it, or at least made an attempt or have thought about it. Because I wish they had like that kind of system in there, because that's a fun system. I like that. There's a lot you can do inside there. You can make all kinds of stupid shit work. I mean, the Armory theory itself sounds pretty good. And then we even go to something like, yeah, I just want to copy like all the aspects of Grand Blue Fantasy and put it into another game I like. But it's like, I like the, but I like that. But I like the way that they have their system. I like the way they have their grid system in there. Because they also have like, you can choose 5 summons and you have one, and you have a main summon that you get the effects from immediately, and you have like several sub summons. Like obviously they're doing that right now with this, but they use a 5 system. And if you wait a certain amount of turns, you can use like, you know, all that sort of stuff. Those other what are they called? The other summons. So no, they don't have to integrate the summon system. No, like they could have like They have an armory for the weapons. What about for, like, you know, supporters? Have something like that. But integrate like an, you know, you put protect supporters in there and they give like more HP. No, you need something. You need a reason for people to use protect supporters. So like make protect supporters the ones that give damage, just like flat damage or something, like flat damage or situational damage depending on the enemy races. Something like that would be like great.
そんなここまでだというのか。
You've only seen Grand Blue Fantasy art of their waifus, yes. If there's anything that the people like to do, they sure do like to make art of the Grand Blue Fantasy characters. But Armory, they're going pretty good. Some guys think that they could do better. I mean, any company could do better. Everything could strive to be always a little better than they started out to be. But it's like sometimes there's people out there just, you know, like they're looking at a gift horse, like not just in the mouth, but like all the way down the esophagus and straight into their stomach. Like they want more out of that horse than the horse can probably give at that point. But it's like, man, I don't know. It's like you gotta learn how to calm down and I guess let go for a while, you know. You quit Grand Blue after Super Ultimate Baja released. Was Super Baja too much for you? Because like ever since when I saw the thing has like, you know, what is that, 1 trillion HP? You need like all your friends to get in there and do it too. Don't you still have like 30 minutes to do it too? Like 30 minutes is like, no, they wouldn't give you. No, you get it. You can get it done in 30 minutes because people are like, I think there are solos for that, isn't there? Because like in my group we have there are people who are able to do it, not exactly solo, but we have like a group that is able to run through it. It's still, that thing can still fail too. Same thing with Dysphoria. Like I am no pro at Grand Blue Fantasy. I've been playing it for a very long time though, but it doesn't make you a pro. Like, man, I have yet to get myself a Lucilius solo. I cannot do that. Well, I probably could because, like, my Earth Grid's pretty fucking ripped. Like, it's not even, you know, like, oh, I use Kame, I'm so pro. It's like, no, I actually have, like, legitimately good items for Earth. I think it was, like, in the last Guild War we did, since it was Earth favored, I was able to actually, you know, I gave it an attempt and I actually was able to solo, no, full auto, Nightmare 150. 200, I could not do that. That was so shit. Like if I did it manual, I was able to do 200. But the addition of Nightmare 200 just shows like how much creep has been introduced into the game. Like you spend like days 3 and 4 just farming Nightmare 150s all the time, so you can actually just get some points going. It's like, oh, it's insane. Because I think what Nightmare 200 gave like what 4.1 million honors every time. It's something like that. But Guild War sucks. Not like the game, but like the aspect of Guild War. It sucks a lot. It happens for 1 week and it's the most dreaded time of the year. It happens like what? 6 times a year? I remember a time when it used to be every month. That sucked so much. Like, dude, if I'm not playing on Earth, I'm just like, oh, I'm done. You ain't seeing me. But it's on Earth, though. It's like, alright, we're gonna do like a 500 million day. That's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna play Grand Blue Fantasy all day and just be a horrible person. But enough of that, though. That's a game I do enjoy very much, is Grand Blue Fantasy. Yeah. There you go, Jermaine. We're kicking some ass with my God. We're kicking some ass with Kiara. Miss Icy Hot over here. Okay, that's enough runs with Kiara. I think that's like 8 or 9 runs. How many tickets do we have? 7,300. So that's only about 10. Sakura gets it done faster, but Kiara gets it done in style. And of course, I have Yukikaze as my facility warmer, because that's all she's about. That's all about. She's good for. Where are you, Kiara? Where are you, Takanashi Kiara? Oh yeah, her name is Kirara, but you know, you say it Kiara. Let's take her to Tempest. You can do it, Kiara. Let's see it, guys. I love my babe. Love her fat, ice-cold tits. She's got a wizard sleeve for... She got a wizard sleeve over there. Yes, Yukikaze, she is going to stay my facility warmer until the end of my days. I only ever bring her out when I really want to just show stuff off. Go, Kiara, go! Look at that. Did you see that? That guy back hopped and tried to escape, but actually Kiara's attack moved her forward enough to catch him on the roll. Now that's some big brain moves from Miss Bimbo over here. Holy shit. Alright, Kiara. We're using a human supporter. You're doing so well even with the human supporter up. Okay, we actually have to change supporters. I didn't realize that. Because there's like no point in having that. I was wondering why she wasn't doing any damage. Because she's usually able to kick their asses pretty hard. Okay, let's give it a take 2 right there. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now she's actually dealing like 100,000 damage on crits. Because I was wondering, like, she usually is able to just tear the hell out of everything in here. Bros, I can't wait for Saturday, because on Saturday we're going to have ourselves a very, very exciting stream, because we're going to actually do a full tower run. We're going to do a full tower run on Saturday with, well, we're going to use Micah, because it's like, I'm all about Micah this week. I really enjoy her so much. She's a really good character. You guys are going to see how much I enjoy her in today's video. For sure. But it's like, we're going to do a whole tower run with Micah to show, like, she can do it. She can do just about anything she puts her mind to. And did you see that? She just got actually damn near one-shotted because... Oh! I literally looked away from the screen and she gets shot in the face. I know. I know what we'll do here. I literally looked away and I'm like, you know, just talking to myself and all that sort of thing, and then I immediately pay for it. That's an instant karma moment if I ever saw it. Shirayuki, not today. We need to play a little bit more defensively with this fragile ice sculpture. Because if there's anything that the Major can do, is beat the shit out of robots. 4-3. It's also moments like these that have me forgetting that my she does not have healing. And since I don't have, like, you know, full-on damage explosive buster build, I have to worry a little bit about that sort of thing. Thankfully, Frigid Zone coming through. Coming in clutch again because it's always such a really strong skill. Letting Emily just farm the event. That's a good way of going at it. The event's not too hard and she's well, she makes life that much easier for all our players. Come here. Like that, you can freeze the robot. You can freeze the robot and make life that much easier. Alright, he hasn't activated the force field yet. Oh, okay. Oh, that's scary. I almost ran right into the laser beam. Come on, Kiara. You got this, girl. Excellent. And the laser. Oh god. No. Oh my god, she got fucking shot out of the sky. We were so close. Oh no, Kiara. You can do it, girl. I believe in you. Even with all that damage reduction, she still got owned. I'm telling you, you get hit by one of those homing missiles from Tempest, you're just in the field. You're gonna eat the goddamn grass with her. So it was going pretty well for the most part. I think I was getting a little cocky there at the end where I thought, hey, you know what, I'll try and like try to style on him at the end, but no, I can't style on him because I did not learn the fight with him as Kiara. At least Glacier Drop and Snow Leopard Sprint do like a ton of damage. And I can just like turtle this entire part right here. As long as I can find some way to keep freezing him. Oh, okay, just get hit by a stray bullet. Oh god, oh Jesus, it scared me. Probably should have used that earlier, but hey, we won. I hope. No. Oh my god, it didn't kill. Hooray, we beat it as Kiara, finally. Good job, honey darling. Oh man, that was a lot closer than I expected. 2.5 minutes, not bad. Because like Kiara can just win through straight attrition. Like she wasn't doing like really great damage there. She was just there to like, you know, freeze enemies and slow them down. She's like the perfect beginner character right there because she has such strong crowd control and that freeze. I'm like, goodness gracious, girl. You know how to move mountains and you know how to move your mountains around for sure. Because damn, that shit kicked ass. I don't know. Don't want to use Noah for that. Let's use Asuka. Kokawa Asuka. Kagiramasu. Let's try Asuka today. We'll get some farms done with Asuka, then we'll go take her over there, because I didn't do that the other day. Because I know characters like Kiara have better, fare better on like floors 45 to 50, where they have like not only a lot of move to go around, you know, room to go around, is that they also have the ability to escape. They have the ability to escape, and there's also not a bunch of homing projectiles out to get her, which is like really important. It makes like a really big difference in like Kiara's survival, because she can just sit there and turtle if like the time allows. But there's certain aspects like that, what we had earlier, those shock balls, like they have an aerial arc to her, and they were actually hitting her in the air, which was kind of scary because she lost like a good quarter of her health on that, and like I was wondering if she was gonna make it or not.
Because I was just like, are you gonna do it? Is this gonna work out? And it did. It actually did work out. I'm very impressed with this. But now we're going to use Miss Kung Fu Robot. Sadly though, our Kung Fu Robot over here isn't allowed to have the secondary explosion on Mach Punch. I wonder if I actually have some stuff equipped already to because I think I gave Kiara her, not Kiara, but Asuka her own set of Magatamas. Because that's what I try to usually do to characters I use a lot or have at 81. They get their own Magatamas. Because I mean, like, yeah, here you go. This is the perfect lead-in for that. Loadouts. Like every other, every game that has like, a lot of combat-focused stuff and the ability to like have setup things, like obviously we can set 3 supporters, a main and a sub weapon, and a main and a sub weapon. Wouldn't it be nice to just have like, the ability to save it? I know it sounds a bit crazy for you on that end. It's like, I would love to be able to just not have to swap my supporters all around every single time. It's like, if this is equipped to another character, do you want to use that support? I'm like, yes, I do. I would much rather enjoy the ability to just pick like supporter set, character set 1, supporter set 1, whatever. Something like that. Because, well, I don't know, if you have a main character you like using all the time, it's probably fine because you don't have to switch all that much. When you're like me, where it's like we have professional ADHD moments where it's like, okay, I'm going to go use a totally different character now. Alright, now I'm going to use another one, and I need to bring all my materials over. It's a similar situation like the Magatamas as well, but the Magatamas are even worse. Because it's like 4 steps to do that, and you have to do it like every single time to like every single weapon you have. Which is why at this point I'm just like, I'm gonna go, I'll just go get the Magatamas for all of our characters and put them on there and never take them off. Because it's like, it's not even like a 20 characters and beyond thing. It's like, you can feel this with 2 characters. Like, it is rough. And I mean, it can't be that hard to save a loadout, can it? It's like, it's a loadout. You just like, save these values for these characters, right? Because I remember someone mentioned to me that, like, in Azure Lane, you can have, like, when you equip something to one of your ship girls in Azure Lane, it counts as, like, it takes it out of the inventory and equips it to them, which means it doesn't take up inventory slots. Like, right now, like, I'd say probably 60% of my inventory. That's 60% of my inventory. Probably about 20% of my inventory is just Magatamas I've equipped to other characters. Because giving everyone an 8 set is a huge amount of space. If they didn't count towards your inventory, I would like it a lot better. It's just like, why?
Like, why give us... Like, if they're gonna start, like, you know, doing that sort of stuff, like we have more characters in the game, you better start giving us more, like, you know, make a higher not maximum, like, what are those things called where they have the inventory boost? That's it. Boost the amount of inventory you can have, which is like really important. Because like I've taken my time and I've actually gotten to, you know, 700 slots, and even then I'm sitting there like I'm sitting there like 2/3 full. I'm like, holy shit. It's a bad day to be a hoarder. That's just me though. Because I think the game's default amount for inventory space is like what? 250? And like you reach 250 like really fast. Now I wonder at what point do players start having to buy more inventory or start clamoring for more space to hold their items. Because usually, like, man, that stuff fills up so fast, like in the early game. Because you're getting like, you know, you do time attack, like you try to do farm time attack for Magatamas. I mean, you'll fill up your entire inventory with those. Do 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 do. Ugh. Do 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 do. Uh-oh, clicked off of it. That's kind of a problem I have with that. Do you guys have that sort of problem though? Like with your inventory getting too full? It just sounds like a little nitpicking sort of situation, I'm sorry. Because I don't mean to nitpick like that. I know. Oh jeez. Jeez, Rin, slow down. You're going insane, girl. Oh. Well, I've been reading around lately, and I've seen a lot of people are really enjoying Rin's new summer costume. Like people who have traditionally not paid for, you know, the Golden Pass, I've actually gone like, you know what, I'm gonna get Rin's costume. I'm gonna get her because the ass is too fat and them titties are huge. Do you guys feel the same way? Do you have like, did you ever think, you know, it's like, oh man, this is the Golden Pass. This is the Golden Pass that broke the camel's back. It's gonna get me to buy Rin's hot new swimsuit, something like that. Any like first time Gold Pass buyers? Because I'm sure people out there are, you know, into that sort of thing, where they're like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Because if there's anything I've learned as of the last month, people are really, really into Rin. They like her a lot. I'm sure you guys like her, don't you? And she's got a lot going on. She's one of the best characters released to date. And she remains, you know, ungodly powerful to this moment.
元気のタイマリン上原凛
And also, look at that. She looks great. How can you say no to that? It's probably the best model they've made thus far.
そんなここまでだというのか
Oh, top of my hands.
Yeah, Jose, but it's just like that inventory problem. It's just like it plagues so hard. I wish we could just have a second archive situation full of, you know, we could just put our like secondary weapons or like things we don't use. Because all those inventory spaces add up. You can't afford a golden pass, you're playing F2P. I understand it, but I mean, like, I see a lot of people out there who are just, you know, it's like, oh man, I've been F2P, but it's like, oh, Rin's breaking me down. Oh, I gotta fight it. I gotta fight the horny back. It's a lot of posts like that, and it gives me a nice laugh for sure whenever I see those sort of things, because they're all like, oh my god, I can't believe it. She's literally too hot to handle.
風神空神大麻超粒子砲
Well, remember, yeah, Rin's already out for everybody, so everyone can get her with gems. I would almost call Rin Shiranui 2 with how versatile and good she is. Like, man, they always making them big booba and fat ass characters absolute powerhouses. Like, my god, she is insane.
効果はあったよその身に刻んでおきなさい
Hiya, hiya. Watcha. Bang, bang.
Oh, baby. I mean, it's also like the similar situation to when, like, whenever Shiranui gets content that's like a costume for her, because everybody's just going like, oh my god, Shiranui's got a new costume. Oh, it's time to swipe, baby. I'm gonna melt that credit card. It's stuff like that, like, you know.
元気のタイマリン上原凛
What is it? I'm gonna melt that credit card because we gotta buy every single costume for Shiranui because that ass is too fat. Literally too much to handle.
そんなここまでだというのか
I remember when I got Rin and I was leveling her up, and I was starting to realize just how strong she was. So I took her to like hard 5 of the prologue stage, which is generally a very difficult stage in general.
その身に刻んで
Yeah,
おきなさい
generally a difficult general stage generally. It's a very difficult stage for underleveled characters. So I took my level 40 Rin there, and she didn't stand it. She just absolutely destroyed Sakura and Asagi in there. Like, I couldn't believe it. It's like the only other character who was able to do that beforehand was Shiranui at low levels, because she was like that strong. And then we have a character like Rin come in there, and like, okay, Rin's absolutely fucking busted. It feels like I'm playing what's her face? It feels like I'm playing Felicia when she first released, because Felicia also is another character who's insanely strong. But Felicia is very fragile to match. She's like a very good glass cannon, but the thing is, she's a very good glass cannon, and she's like, you need to do some setup with her. You need like 0 setup with Rin. She is good from minute 1. Oh, God. Bro, I can't even get close to Rin. She is so incredibly fast. Well, it's not so much fast. Do you see those do you see those like particle effects and size of her slashes on those things? It's crazy. Can't even touch her.
効果はあったよ。その身に刻んでおきなさい。
God is great, beer is good, people are crazy. Oh, now, speaking of Felicia, though, earlier, I remember seeing a post, like, when, like, the second or third day she got released, and people were, you know, creaming their jeans about fucking Orochi being this, like, insanely busted one-hitter quitter move. I'm like, and they said like they're gonna nerf it. They're totally gonna nerf that move on the next update. They never nerfed the move. They left that in there because it's like it's her strongest move. Everything else like pales in comparison to Orochi. It's like they're not nerfing that. This game is about you being fucking busted as hell. Why would they ever want to get rid of something like that? I always love seeing footage of fast clears too, especially using characters like Felicia, because they always use something crazy like stacking damage with Orochi and then praying for it to crit. And then when it does crit, it does like 9 to 11 million damage, and it just one-shots everything. But since they have opened up the tower again, I am very excited for them to see what they're going to do with it. Because since they've opened it up, I have a feeling we may get new floors in due time. Because I remember floor 50 to 75 got released in September. It was like either anniversary or in like November or something like that. Because I remember doing it probably a little bit after it came out. Because man, you never forget your first floor 75 clear. It's quite a challenge for sure. And then you see people coming in there like, you know, speed clears in 15 seconds against all those enemies. I'm like, wow. That's where we are as players now, that the hardest content in the game has now fallen flat. Well, it's not so much falling flat, it's just enjoying the ability to test things and play around in hard situations. There's 75 floors of that, and it's great. It would be the equivalent of, like, since the fact you can't repeat it and do anything for rewards is, because obviously there's always been the theory surrounding the tower with, what's it called? People wanting tower to be resettable, but it's a seasonal event. Like, you complete the tower and you can get various rewards from it. But usually that sort of idea misses out on the fact that you need to, like... I hate to say it this way, but that's unrealistic thinking for a company like Armory. She grunts. Oh no, she dropped her sword in the sewer. But that kind of thinking is somewhat unrealistic for Armory right now. You need to have something like... because if you have farmable rewards out of the tower, you stand to have your players get stand to get like everybody way too strong too quickly, and then you can't roadmap things out. They can't roadmap things out better than they already have, which is a very good in the first place. But if there's anything I learned while playing this game, it's like you gotta learn how to let go. Go do something else. There are other fish in the sea and other games to play, baby. You don't need to stretch yourself out over that, and I don't. I try not to, at least. Doesn't Asuka have bigger badonkers in the other games? She sure does. They're actually fucking enormous. But in here, they slimmed her down. They gave her Asagi's body. They use Asagi's body as a baseline, they do that from there. Like, right there, Kalops. In the other games over here, she's got, like, they go down to, like, almost to here where the cursor is. But it's like, man, she's a much bigger girl in the other titles. She's no, Kiara in that aspect. They didn't want her to... They didn't design her to be, they didn't design her to be the same size as Kiara. They wanted her to be different. They designed Asuka to be her own character, and they did a very good job. I really enjoy her. She's, like, in a thematic sense, mechanically, like, Asuka's very good. She's, like, a very well-rounded and actually very likable character. And when you go play Taimanin Asagi 3, you just sit there and wonder, like, oh god, all these horrible things happening to our amputee robot. Also, please stop having to tell me about how she's not a robot, she's, like a cyborg. I know she's a robot, a cyborg. I have gotten those messages beforehand. Like, people will tell me she's not a robot, she's a cyborg. I know. I got it. That's like the whole thing. It's easier for me to call her just hot robot because it rhymes. In fact, a lot of the girls in the other games have way bigger bazongas in the VNs and other promotional art. Oh yeah. In fact, it may as well be like two different people when you're talking about promotional art and game art Shiranui compared to Action Taimanin art, where she's like, you know, oh, she looks like a regular human being. Where in the other, you know, titles, in the other Art for Lilith titles, she looks like she's got two entire milk trucks attached to her chest. She looks like she should be feeding a village with those things. She probably could. And then you go into Action Taimanin art, and it's like, oh man, she looks like, you know, someone who could probably be a glamour fetish model if she really tried. Like, it's insane. This woman is nuts. Bam, bam, bam. Come on, Asuka. Show me how it's done, girl. Asuka will be an interesting one to take to the tower for sure.
タイマン調理足法そんなここまでだというのか
How many do we have? 12,000. Okay. All right, Asuka. It's your life. It's now or never. She's not gonna live forever. She's gonna make it all her life. It's her life. Where is she? She's... Oh my god, I can't find her. It's my... There you are. What do we have in terms of weapons for her? Okay, that. Let's change her costume. Beach Reaper. Steel Bride. Ooh, that's a good one. Wait, what? What does that do? Oh, it gives her robot legs. Cool. Alright, Asuka.
どう惚れちゃった
Show 'em how it's done. Alright, we need to go all the way down here back to 35. It's her life. It's now or never.
効果はあったよその身に刻んでおきなさい
Oh, come on. Come on, honey darling, see what you got. Oh, that's good. That's a really good hit. That's not the enemy I wanted you to hit, Asuka. I'm gonna really need you to step your game up. Oh, jeez. Walk right into that, too. Fuck. There it is. Damn it. You actually found out about this game not knowing that it had a officially licensed hentai series. Yes. Yeah, it does traumatize a lot of people when they figure that portion out. It's like, I can't believe it. Also, yay. Oh, how exciting. The game devs commissioned porn of their own game. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, that's not commissioned, that's the actual source material. Oh my god. It does really get a lot of people when that happens. They're like, they can't believe that that something like this would come of that. Like they just think, like, oh, it's just gonna be any other gacha series like that. It's like, it kinda is. It was doing that before it was cool. It's not, you know, out of this world for Lilith to have hopped on the gacha train. They started that all the way back in, I think, 2013. I gotta walk. There you go, Asuka. You're punching robots to death. Good job. I had to focus there for a minute because I was very concerned. I don't want her to get hit by the lasers. Less than 90 seconds. Good job. Good job, Asuka. You know how to get it done. I bet if I really set it up, I could have her use what was that move called again? You could have her use mock impact, and then like have it one shot Tempest, because it looks like it has the potential to do so. Like I use that one time, and it'll just explode it. That charged particles by 2% there though. That's kind of crap. It really is. I wonder if I could do with Rending Storm. Let's try it. Let's try it, everybody. Asuka tries it. The red build where she kicks things to death. Alright, first we're going to get range damage. That's skill usage. We need... Where's Shizuru? There she is. And Stella. Stella! And we take off Mach Punch, put on Rending Storm. These Mach Impact's very good. No, we can't have Mach Impact, because what we want is Dust Cyclone for the critical rate. Everything is gambling on Rending Storm. Because I will say this much, I don't like using invincibility. It's really cheap, and I don't feel like I learned anything. Outside of a few situations where the other day when I did when I showed how I'm beating that mission really fast or something like that, and I use the invincibility to take all the enemies and have them keep attacking me. But it's outside of that, using invincibility just feels so cheap. Sometimes you do need to use it though, because these enemies are also very cheap. Kill them all missiles. Bomb escape. Here we go. This is probably going to be a really nice showcase of bomb escape in action. Also, maxed her out. All skill training done. Looking strong, baby. Floor 45. Let's go to 35 again. Asuka's red build is generally her best. It's really, really strong in all situations. And thankfully Asuka herself is suppressed, so she can actually take a very good use of all those weapons. Also, wow, that's a really interesting way to learn that those enemies have exactly 1 million HP. Do 970,000 damage, and they only are left with one auto attack. Oh, well, it stomped him to death. Dust Cyclone. Here we go, baby. Oh, it didn't kill. Bomb escape. Fantastic. Now bomb escape, that's where it's at. That's a really fun skill for Asuka, because thankfully that skill has like really high base damage. So when it actually starts dealing critical hits and burns, because that burn is like, that is so strong. Like right there at the beginning, like when we started this mission, it did like a 700,000 damage burn tick, which was more than the actual skill damage itself. Look at that, 720,000 damage. Oh, dang it. Those guys lead their shots so well. Also, Asuka with her wonderful rebellious weapon build. She just sits there and crits all day. We got 2 seconds on Dust Cyclone. It's ready to go. Damn it. I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. Because it did the shock charges. And every time you do shock charges, it comes up with the laser. And I got hit by the laser twice. Ooh, it grinds my gears. Oh, it really does. I really hate it so much. Because when this game goes right, oh, it goes right. It goes really right even. It goes great. When it doesn't, you fucking feel it. When you feel it go wrong and it slip out of your fingers. Alright, she only lost a quarter of her health. I can feel myself getting much more angry and reckless because I lost that way. I'm not gonna have that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is going on here? Okay, she took too much damage. I got cocky and got hit by the shock charges. Here I am trying to do it again and try to show off more of the burning effect. But now I can feel myself getting more frustrated, so I have to concentrate. Wait a second for Rending Storm to come off. Alright, there we go. Now, let's try again. I need all of them to come here first. Good, I got hit by them. Most of them got burned. Phase 2 activates. Has it done shock volley yet? He did our shock volley already. And the missiles. Oh my god, the sick ass dodge. Ooh, big play. Big fucking play right there. God, that was good.
勝てばいいのよ勝てば
Oh my god, that was huge. Actually using the rending storm to dodge like that. Oh my, oh, Jesus. Way to go, Asuka. That's how you get that shit done.
いよいよ任務よ
She's so fucking bad, guys. Asuka's so bad. It's badass, that is. Fantastic gal. Alright, who's next? Oh, I know. We'll go for an all-time classic. Good old Miss Astaroth.
この衣装で踏んでほしいの
Astaroth, you're gonna show us how you play. You're gonna show us how things get done
指揮官の大人
over there in
どうかし
Death Heaven. Should let's do bosses. And that would have probably, Misaki Akane would have probably been really nice for Asuka. Asuka Green.
私の策略が必要なのかしらさあいいわさっさと行くわよ
Because I think, how many did it have? I only thought we had like, oh, I think 12,000 tickets. It's something like that.
ここ火の海にしてもよかったかしら
I think my favorite sort of comment or complaint about Astaroth is like she has the most unengaging gameplay ever. And yeah, that's kind of true. Like it's you know, it's Emily gameplay, but you have to like move her yourself. What I really like is the ability to just, you know, like everybody complains about that sort of thing with, you know, like, oh, she's just really brain dead simple gameplay, and she is. I won't lie about that. She really is.
元気のタイマンこそがカキ
But the thing is with Astaroth, you know, you learn how to do a whole bunch of baiting and dodging for sure.
そんな
Hello, DC Artist Game. I'm doing just fine. How about yourself? We're playing some Action Taimanin over here and just farming the event and talking with you guys. You're welcome to chill if you like.
ここ火の海にしてもよかったかしら
But learning Astaroth is like very easy. She's easy to master as well. She's just a nice, fun character to sit back there and relax if you don't like the brain dead gameplay of Emily. But at least with Astaroth, you can just sit there and go like, I don't know. I felt myself being a better dodger and a lot less risky when I play Astaroth. You learn a lot more spatial awareness with Astaroth because with Astaroth you don't have to worry about like planning your attack angle. You actually just can like keep holding the button. I know a lot of people actually have a lot of trouble with Astaroth on like mobile phone play when they play on mobile phones because of Astaroth's fixed angles. Because you can't move the camera when you hold down Astaroth's button for her basic attack. It is annoying, but you can get used to it. And obviously there are people out there who have gotten so very used to it they can complete levels very quickly with it. Not to mention the fact that Astaroth has like insanely high DPS. Like all the time. And actually learning how to master Astaroth's camera control is like a whole thing about her. Like, it's not even like, it's not the most difficult thing. I make it sound like it's some sort of huge and enormous thing about the game. And it's not. Astaroth's like really easy. Like you don't have to worry with Astaroth. She'll get it done. She'll get it done much faster than you could ever imagine. Do you guys like playing as Astaroth if you have her? Have you ever thought of, messing around with her? Because I'm sure everyone has at some point. Because they always see like the great power that is proposed with her, but they don't like the gameplay aspect behind her. Because if I remember correctly, there was something like 70% of people who play Action Taimanin are on mobile phones. It's something like a really high, disproportionate number compared to the PC base. So they have to learn how to, a character like Astaroth is more for like the controller club rather than the mobile phone people. Like, of course, Astaroth has her fixed range when she's using like the flamethrower version, and she has only slightly more range when she uses the bullet version. Because I really like Astaroth. I do. I love characters that can use fire and are also insane DPS powerhouses. It's great. Yo, J-Dog, how you doing? Playing that Action Timing and partying down. But you don't have her, you were going to buy Astaroth, but then Tokiko appeared. They released characters people like back to back for sure. Oh, we're family now, aren't we? Great! I'm glad. I'm another member of the family then. That's great. Boys in the hood gotta stick together, am I right? Well, for family now, we gotta have some sort of a family reunion at some point. We can't be left alone we can't be left so far and away and alone like that. We gotta get together. Excuse me. Oh goodness, coughing up a storm. I was drinking my drink, and it's like, oh, I drank it too fast because I was looking at something. And I'm like, oh god, I'm choking. It's one of those situations of choking where it's like, oh man, I want to spit out whatever in my throat, but I don't want to spit it out because I'm gonna make a mess everywhere. Like, oh, it's scary. Get on in there. Lava Servento. Lava Cervantes. Like Astaroth's absolutely 100% best thing about Lava Servant is that horribly powerful 30% slow that she just gets dropped instantly.
そんなここまでだというのか
Alright, Astro, we farmed a good portion with you. Let's see how much we have left. 14,000. Alright. That's enough for 7 boxes in case you mess up. And we'll take you to the arena and we'll show off just how strong you can be. If I can push down on the controller. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's right. I have to change it, because if I didn't change it, it wouldn't work. It sends me all the way back to the top. Alright, Astro, show them what you got. Oh crap, I messed that up. Here we go. Oh god, I knocked her down. What do you mean it pushed her down? Fantastic. See, there you go. That's how easy Astaroth makes everything, because her insanely high DPS is just off the charts. Obviously, it's not as fast as some other characters, but hey, that was a very safe run. So let's take some risk. Let's get swifty and risky with our red hot mama. So we've got... Where is she at? There we go. Fuuma Amane. We want critical damage. And we need a third slot. Who will that be? No, that's only for mains. Dang it. Dang it, Noah. Do 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 do. There, damage reduced by a demon type character. There's some tankiness for you. No Serpent Blaze, because Serpent Blaze makes things too easy. We need Prominence. That probably may be the death of me if I use Prominence. But hey, it's worth a try. The concept of Astaroth existing is like way too powerful. I love showing off her friend costume with her and Noah, because it's so good. Like every time I go set a record using Astaroth, I always have it with the friend costume on, because I want to show everybody it's like, see, Noah can get up there to the top portion all by her lonesome. All she has to do is just sit outside their range and they can't do anything. There we go. It's like we're playing Toho over here. We need the Mountain of Faith soundtrack in the background. It's like okay, it's over. That's embodiment of Scarlet Devil, I forgot. Actually, that fits perfectly for her. It's embodiment of Scarlet Devil for Miss Astaroth. Yeah, that was good. Good old burn effects on Astaroth being the most broken thing ever. Gotta love Supernova, where it does, if you deal 40% of the damage for 4 seconds, and that means it ticks twice. That's 2 burn ticks. Like, holy shit, that was a lot of power. Now let's do red. Red's where eagles dare, because she's gonna hit super hard. That's perfect. We'll put that in the main. And then we get Shirayuki for damage boost. No, we want a critical booster. Because we're gonna crit. It's gonna happen. Stella debuffs. Does Phoenix Dive do that? Perfect. Inflicts Terrorize. That does inflict Terrorize. Perfect. Satellite Flare, damage down, duration, haze, it's Terrorize as well. Target defense, perfect. 4-3. Okay, Astaroth. We got to see what a burn tick looks like when you inflict the burn status. Let's see what happens when you just inflict the burn itself with a giant lake of fire. Here's a spoiler, it's gonna turn out really fucking great. Oh god. That's only 367,000 damage for it. Alright. Come on, Astaroth. You're good with numbers. Let's see what you can do. And that cleaned him up. Oh, fuck. No! Oh crap, I did not expect that. There you go, those missiles. Those missiles, man, they always just come out of there and just whoop my ass. Oh no. Because it has the slower of her 2 long animation attacks. I didn't think the missiles were coming. Fuck off. Like, damn it. Oh, that was so close. perfect. Alright, let's see if you crit Astaroth. Let's do this. 635,000. Not the best. No! Oh my god. Oh, fuck, that scared me. God, that was close. Hey, we did it though. We actually I beat it with red Astaroth. Because trying to get off Hellblaze in a situation like that, it's like, oh man. If you finished the charging for that, that probably would have killed me right then and there. Oh, alright. Let's move on to another character. Who'll be our last one for this? Oh, we did Rinko yesterday. Her. Shizuru. Yeah, let's use Shizuru. Ooh, good old misread Shizuru. We get Stella. Stella! Debuffed enemies, and we need some juice behind us. More melee damage. Whip, grip, whip shot. Actually, decrease the enemy hit for 20 seconds. Okay. Plant whip shot's gonna be our starter then. Perfect. Oh jeez. Shizuru is one of those characters that has like really long recovery on some of her attacks, especially Rose Rondo and Whip Shot. Like she can't, you know, dash out of that ending animation for Whip Shot. She has to sit there for the entire thing, and it's rough. Maidu. Shizuru the stockbroker because she's trading with Rin all day. Call it insider trading with how much information they're transferring between each other. Holy shit. All right. I forgot that's not Astaroth. Because Astaroth's Phoenix Dive has a really large amount of travel to it, and Shizuru doesn't. So that was actually quite a surprise when that happened. Alright, almost there.
ここまでだというのか。
花のしずるがお相手を務めさせていただくわ。
Also, I don't know about you guys, but I much prefer, as much as I like Shizuru and like her original hair, I really like it when she puts her hair up like this. I like that. I'm glad that it's an optional one you can have. It's a really good look for her. She's got the hair of like the teacher you give like the apple, and you give like an apple and you put it on her desk when you go to school. She's everybody's apple teacher. They give her an apple because she's all nice, and they don't give an apple to like someone, you know, like a big old mean crusty teacher. Where are you?
そんなここまでだというのか。
Alright. Well, I think that's going to be enough for that of that. Let's go clean out those boxes. We have 15,000 tickets. I think we've got plenty to clean it out. I think it only take like, what, 16,000 to do it? There she is. Narita Akina. That took 80 to do it. Because when we get to the third box, we can, oh cool, we can just like start pulling everything. If there's one reason to actually go sit there and clear all these boxes, if you want to actually sit there and make those, what are those heart-shaped box things called? Those items are those items require a lot of resources, and those resources, a lot of resources you can easily get from the events, which is like perfect. So you accomplish like several tasks at one time. Obviously, you do not need to do what I'm doing right here and like clear out every single box. It's like mostly pointless to do so, but I don't want to sit there and farm those beads and electronics missions all day. The event farm is always multifaceted. Because I had someone ask me, I think the other day when the event started, also because everyone's like, you know, oh, Corn, where do I go get, what's a good spot to farm bugs at? And it's like, well, you can go farm, it's not really the best idea to farm specifically the bugs, because you can do the event and farm the bugs at the same time. The bugs are also part of the, rewards. They're the rewards for like all missions. So if you farm like the most cost efficient way to like, well, I don't know if it's really the most cost efficient. The most efficient way is like to farm the event for both. Well, farm the event to complete the event, and also to help a side project thing would be also completing the bug bingo. I mean, we also have a whole month to do it, so it's like, it ain't a race. You don't have to like kill yourself over the bugs. Alright, 6. We have enough for several more. Perfect. Sometimes I wish, though, they had an option to, if you had enough tickets, you could clean out the entire box all in one go. I mean, all they do is just send it straight into my inventory. It couldn't be that hard to just send, what, 5,000 items into the inventory, in the inventory area. I mean, it can't be that hard, right? Also, I think, from what I remember, there's like, what? No, there isn't, the max stacks is at 9,999. It can go over 10,000. Because I was about to say that, I thought, I thought these things had like stacks overflow, where they, will go into an entirely new slot if you have, maximum items in that area. Because they showed off the dev build one day during like one of those like Taimanin promotional videos they did, and like we got to see actually like what it looks like on their end. Oh, we're not gonna have enough. 170, 18. Oh, that's perfect. No, wait, it's actually one short. How many do you need to draw? 100. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Perfect. Perfect farm, then. Because when you do this, you reset it, and there's only 10 items in the next one. Exactly the amount I needed. Excellent. We have cleared out the entire event. And we'll finish off our little battle today with her. Where are ya, Shizuru? Welcome to Atop the Fourth Wall, where bad comics burn. 35. Excellent. Alright, Shizuru, show him how it's done. That's not how you do that. Oh, baby, come on. Why do I replay the tower? Because I really enjoy the content in the tower. I love the extremely challenging content inside. Because I like playing the game for the game, not so much for the rewards. It's like meaningless to me. $18, $16. Laser. I mean, it's fun to have a nice challenge once in a while, isn't it? It didn't hit. Damn it. Oh, she just barely touched the edge of that wall. Alright, there we go. Let's have a take two at that sort of thing. Because as always, we could do a lot better than that. Four, three, two. Okay. That should be enough. Serious. Come on, Chizuru, you got this. Shock blast. I mean, there's another one coming. God, those things do 2,000 damage apiece. Hooray, you did it, Chizuru. Fantastic. Good, I got everything I wanted to do today done. And how much of this have we completed? Alright, that's... Oh wow, that's completely finished then. Good, I'd inadvertently completed it. Oh shit, wow, this costs a reset. 200 gems to reset? Oh, no thank you. No. That's staying at 5. Okay. Well, we had a really good day of farming, guys. Well, I think we'll have to cut it off here. We got a finished up nice and strong today with a good Chizuru win over there in the tower against Tempest. But we'll cut it off here for sure. Tomorrow we have Beautiful Joe. If you like Beautiful Joe, then come on over there. We'll be doing a whole playthrough of that game. That's a really fun one for sure. Saturday we'll be going on to doing a full tower run with Micah. So that'll be interesting to play for sure. Because I do love me some Micah, and we still have some Micah adventures in there. But other than that, it's been your boy Hardcorn. We had a nice fun time today. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Thanks for coming by if you dropped on by. And if you want to see more of this content with Taimanins and other gameplay as well, you can subscribe on the YouTube and follow on Twitter, and also follow on Twitch as well. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I'll see you later, everyone. Bye-bye.